think I do look a little smarter in glasses. The company Vue caught my review of some other face computer and asked if I wanted to take their smart glasses for a spin. They were kind enough to send some out for me to test drive and share my thoughts. Now, I don't really wear glasses, but they were cool enough to hook me up with transition lenses to show one of the fancier options in their catalog, and they also come in a pure sunglasses option if that's more your style. Vue, they make audio-only smart glasses. The first pair were Kickstarter success and featured bone conduction pads on a thicker frame. The pads rest just behind your ear. These are the newer Vue Lite. They follow the same idea, but they use tiny little speakers in the arms instead of bone conduction pads. Now, this helps the frame stay thinner and lighter, but the obvious trade-off is your audio is a bit more accessible to people who might be standing around you. In an age of social distancing, hopefully that's not too much of a concern. As someone who doesn't wear glasses, I think the designs available look pretty slick. You know, the options for sunglasses and prescription lenses, this all seems complete. These have been eminently wearable, even for me, who I don't wear corrective glasses, and they arrive at a price that seems decently competitive with buying nicer regular frames. But these are techie glasses, so how do they work? As mentioned, speakers vent just above your ear and they're angled down, so the sound should travel sort of down into your ear. Pogo pins on each arm charge the glasses, and touch-sensitive pads on the arms control the audio. The controls are super simple. You turn the glasses on, double tap to play, pause, or answer a phone call, long press to launch the assistant. That's about it. There are microphones built in to tackle phone calls. It's all complete. It's all wrapped up in these frames, but it's pretty basic Bluetooth audio kit. Regularly, one of my pet peeves on true wireless earbuds, there are no specific controls for volume on the frames. Your volume is either going to go through the assistant or through the controls on your phone. I would prefer having some kind of tap command to raise or lower volume, all from the glasses. That said, the volume on the speakers isn't the loudest. Now, I appreciate this as an open ear design. We're not trying to blast your ears. I find the maximum volume perfectly adequate for listening to a podcast around general neighborhood noise and very light traffic. These speakers will not overpower heavier city traffic noise though. And audio quality isn't the main hook for a solution like this. Your phone will easily put out a louder and fuller, a higher quality sound, but I think the Vue do a reasonably good job of balancing open speakers with keeping your phone calls a little more discreet. Now, what's kind of curious here, each arm is a separate audio device, and at once that can be kind of clumsy, but it also offers a unique perk. It's funny. There is no electronic or cabled connection through the frames for the arms to talk to each other. Everything is wireless. So when you turn these glasses on, you have to manually turn on each side individually. Once each side turns on, then they sync up wirelessly and they play your audio together. It really is like they took the guts of a pair of true wireless earbuds and crammed each individual earbud into each arm separately. The power button on most true wireless are taking them out of the case. That's how you activate your true wireless earbuds. But instead, here on the glasses, we have to do something different. There has to be a power on, and that's why we have a long press on each arm. The runtime can be a little limited. You're only going to get about 4 hours of continuous playback on a single charge. So it's funny, but you can turn one arm off and go single ear. Then when that battery drains, you can switch to the other ear to double your runtime in the field. Then after 7-ish hours of audio, it only takes about an hour on the charger to fully top these off if they're running from empty. The wireless range is decent considering how small all of the tech and antennas must be, and it's kind of cool to see them connect over Bluetooth 5 with aptX. Even if quality might not be the driving design, they're solid for connection range and consistency. I think the small missed opportunity here, and it would take a lot more software development or some kind of companion app. I wish there were a more proactive relationship with Google Assistant. I've gotten spoiled by headsets that offer an alert and then a shortcut for the assistant to read your notifications. I really miss that on old LG Tone earbuds. That would also let you voice reply as a continuation of the notification alert. The Vue don't do anything like that. There's no voice action to turn them on. I think that's really the next step for making smart wireless devices even smarter. And I can't wait until I can have complete interactions with my phone all through voice triggers and speech interactions.
And of course, the all-important call quality test. We know this isn't really a test of call quality. That's like a whole signal transmission thing. Depends more on your network and your connectivity. But, recording here locally, we can at least get a sense of what these mics are going to do over some type of Bluetooth. And I think they actually sound okay. Again, it's a little bit different when we're talking about building all of this into a pair of glasses, into some frames. And of course, I need to reiterate, like, if you're really the most concerned about, audio fidelity in your phone calls, you should probably go back to a cable. But for a wireless solution here, the convenience, the ease of use, always having them on your face, I think these are sounding okay.
So the hook here, and for some of the other competing solutions that we've seen in building audio into something you wear on your head, it's not critically expensive to add audio and connection hardware to a pair of glasses. I have to stress again, the argument here is not maxing out the price tag for audio fidelity. In a world of phones that don't have headphone jacks, I think there's an audience that would like the idea of having basic audio and phone calling tech in a form factor they know they'll probably have with them. You don't have to worry about packing something extra. Some of my complaints about True Wireless, I always have to keep little pucks and cases around when I'm not listening to something on these glasses. They aren't taking up any extra space in my pockets. So the Vue are an interesting solution. I think they achieve what they set out to do, and they manage that at a very competitive price. I've said it before and I'll probably say it again, especially on some of these more boutique solutions, but face computing is hard. Audio is likely going to be another critical step in putting more computer on our face. So yeah, nerdy techie cool, and I think they look pretty good. I'll of course leave some links down below where you can find more info on the Vue, shop some of these frames online. As always, thanks so much for watching, for sharing these videos, subscribing to the channel. Supporting your favorite content creators has never been more critical than it is today, so I greatly appreciate those of you who are checking out the links in the description below. Maybe you're shopping a little merch, that kind of stuff really does help keep production rolling on this channel. Full list of all my affiliates and partnerships on SomeGadgetGuy.com, or you might consider, just maybe, checking out the list of names scrolling by on your screen from my Patreon, patreon.com/SomeGadgetGuy. This list is basically the coolest collection of tech pals on the planet. So I hope you'll check them out. Now, you know where you can find me around the rest of the internet at SomeGadgetGuy on the Twitters and the Twitch, and the Facebooks and the Instagrams. And I will catch you all on the next review.